1337 FM. Talk Radio.
Engage.
Welcome to 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio.
Episode 15.
Episode 15, yeah.
We got ourselves a little guest here.
Oh, yes.
Why am I little?
We should introduce ourselves, and then we'll introduce our guest. I am Mark Langell.
Oh, I was going to go. I'm Matt Flowers.
And our special guest tonight is...
Joe.
Joe.
Hello,
How are you
Joe.
doing, Joe?
I'm doing great.
Good. We are sans Mike tonight. Unfortunately,
do with
Mr.
him?
Mike had to be home with family, and he's very busy this weekend, so...
He had to happy wife, happy life, and we can all
It's
understand
good.
that.
You guys are sticking to the script. Very good.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll just put it away here.
We love Mike, so
Let's
we
put
don't
Mike
give him
away.
a hard time because of that, and I hope...
I like Mike as a friend.
Yeah. Well, you love him. You just
actually
don't.
hate him.
You just don't want to.
Mike, I hate
admit
you.
it.
I hate you, Mike.
You hate my mic?
No, I hate Mike Byrne.
Oh, okay.
No, you
Well,
don't say that. Don't
you-
say, why
no!
do you say these things you know will hurt me?
We have to love each other.
Well, yeah, we one big advantage over this episode over the previous 15, 17 if you count the slam sessions, is that we finally have mic stands. The last two we actually had real microphones instead of my snowball mic that we huddled around and was awkward and hot in a room with four men. And,
Man, why didn't I get on that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like that,
you
Yeah.
missed it all the fun.
Yeah, and,
All the good
know-
old fun.
those barbecue chips are good.
It's cheapos,
And
right?
they're like garlicky, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's only $1.59 at
so am I.
IGA.
But yeah, we've got these mic stands that Mark has so graciously made for us.
And the mics are held on with zip ties.
The broom
It
handle
is the
mic
definition of
stands
ghetto.
are held up. The broom handle mic stands are held up, are holding our microphones that we get from,
Very precariously,
Yeah.
might I add.
held up by zip ties. But you know what?
It works.
It works, and it doesn't matter how expensive it is. It's to make it better.
And the fact is that you can hold your beer and not have to worry about the mic. You
Exactly.
just talk.
Because we last time we had to like hold them in our hand,
Yeah.
and like you kind of had to do a little action of pouring your beer, but
Yeah.
into your mouth and then swallowing it.
Have you noticed that our recording sessions have become what have they become? It's like
Just-
we can't
yeah.
record without alcohol anymore.
That's why whenever I sort of upload a video to YouTube or I tweet, I always do #drunkcast. Drunkcast.
Every time we
Every
drink.
time.
Okay.
And
Because you must be throwing that hashtag.
the
left, right, and
hashtag is
center.
thrown left, right, and center, man.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So, how's life been for you, Joe?
Awful.
Awful. Explain.
It's fine.
Why has life been bad for you? Joe?
It's fine. It's fine.
No. Okay.
When they went in a recession, jobs and this and
Yeah.
that, inflation and
Central Bank.
Damn
here we
kids
go.
are on my lawn.
Here we go. Joe's
9/11 inside job.
Yeah.
No, there was at one point where you told me, you said, you got to invest in gold. And I said, well, I
You
already have.
invest in gold.
I already own 2 ounces of gold.
Good for you.
It is, and for about
It's in my teeth.
I wanted to bite one. She wouldn't let me. Like they give it's like a little.
It's
It's
your
like,
gold. I don't know why they wouldn't allow you to.
well, because it also mars the surface and
No,
devalues
but
it.
it's your gold.
I don't want to devalue my own gold.
I guess not, but
And also, apparently, like if I bit into it, like the residue on my teeth could give me like very slight heavy metal poisoning.
heavy metal.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
That's a good name for a band.
Heavy metal poisoning
Heavy metal poisoning.
I'm sure it's been done.
Sure.
with Nick Blake.
If not a band,
Technically.
an album or a song.
But yeah, like we're just here hanging out in Mark's basement, our new amazing setup. I don't care what anyone says.
we have
This is a
some
sick
beers,
setup. What?
We have some beers again. I'm drinking on the Sleeman's original drought. I think it's
I think
pronounced
it's original
draft,
draft.
but
Original drought.
DRAUGHT.
Dracht.
Drought.
Drager.
Is it German?
Draft.
I'm pretty sure, but they spell draft in the English language as DRAFT,
Yeah, but that's a draft like under a door.
or dodging the draft.
Yeah, like drafting for the army. But
Okay.
I mean, you look at the word laugh.
Lauf.
Exactly. So I think it's a derivative of German, like a lot of English.
Yeah,
But I am drinking Rickard's Red, something I've never actually tried. I've tried the little 4-pack of Rickard's Tasters.
Okay.
Got like Rickard's Red, Rickard's Blonde, Rickard's White, Rickard's number 4. I don't remember what it is. And I'm actually quite liking it.
Yeah.
It's a very synonymous beer with a favorite teacher of mine and yours, Joe.
And who is that?
Jamie Hunt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at when I say your name and I look at you, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was.
Jamie Hunt.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Jamie?
I don't think he's gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
This is
Just in case. At least we got it there, right?
I just imagine he's home with like headphones on, just like furiously listening to every one of our episodes.
So
What would
you
tell me?
better talk about me.
He's
at
just playing
some
him with
point.
the fishnet.
Yeah, he's just playing him over the. He owns the fishnet.
Does he?
Him and Bob.
Does
Lowe.
anybody go in the fishnet?
I've never been in there in my life.
The Fishnet Lounge is
It's a great place.
bar
Is it
that's
really?
Yeah.
close to Matt and I'm believing Joe's hometown of Wabush. You're from Wabush, right? You live in
Yeah.
Wabush.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell too many people that.
What's wrong with
Quack!
Oh yeah, Mike's not here.
You go
Quack!
yourself?
The water is better.
See, yes, see,
I don't get that.
because you never had it, because you don't
Exactly,
know the joy
exactly.
of Wabash water.
The joy of Wabush water.
I'll get you a 4-liter for Christmas.
Can I? How about I just go get the jug that's out in my shed and come over and fill it up from your tap? Is it really that bad? Is Labrador City water that bad? Like, what is it?
It's not bad.
Okay, so
Wabash water is just good.
Yeah.
okay, it's just
You know,
gooder. It's just gooder.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
It's like plain fries versus a poutine.
Oh, okay. It's
Plain fries ourselves are not bad. You're
No.
gonna turn away and say, "Give me that shit
Quack!
out of here."
yeah. Plain fries are good, but you do need something with it. So, are you saying
Mayonnaise.
It's more there's
mayonnaise
a flavor
mixed
profile for the Wabash water.
Yeah.
mayonnaise mixed with ketchup and swirled all together, so it gets like this pink?
Ketchup mixed with sriracha.
I can't eat hot stuff
Why?
because it kills my guts.
Okay.
I have ABS, remember?
Oh wait. Oh, and you like brakes?
Anti-lock brakes.
Okay.
What?
System. We were chatting and just came up that somebody that Matt knows has IBS. And I said, I have something like that, but it's ABS. And he said, oh yeah, what
I don't know what
is that? And I said
still don't know.
anti-lock braking systems, and
And
he
you're
said-
good in the snow.
and I'm good in the snow. So
If you're going 60 down Tamarack,
yeah,
and someone pulls out, you
Pull
can
up.
stop before I
Yeah.
can.
and pull your handbrake, go in the snow bank.
Whip your ass around.
With mine, just mine, not yours
Yeah.
or Joe's.
I mean, you pull your own handbrake, which is what you bird,
Yeah.
and you whip your ass around in the snow.
Mine. I don't have a
Pretty small, hard to
handbrake.
reach.
I got one of those little pedals next to my next to my accelerometer.
We just have mixed.
Next
Yeah.
to my accelerometer.
So
Do you care? Do you need another? Joe?
Sure.
I do too.
Okay.
Thank you, beer mule.
I am the beer
So
guy.
you're like the dungeon master, like a DM, but you're the BM, you're the beer mule.
That sounds like bowel movement.
Well, your words, not mine.
That's what I think of when I think of BMs.
Bowel movements.
Yeah.
Bowel mule.
Battle movements.
Battle mule.
Can
That's
you
the.
find that, Joe? Thank you.
Need my.
Yeah.
There you go.
Trying to make
Yeah,
sure.
that's the title of this episode is Battle Mule.
Battle Mule. Does he work with Kick Puncher or what was his
Kick
name?
Puncher's the actual one.
Yeah, the Kick
I think
Puncher.
we came up with something. I don't remember what we called
Hold on,
it.
what was the name
It's
of
the
it?
guy who has like hands for feet.
Feet for
Or feet
hands.
for hands.
Feet
and
for
then
hands.
feet for ears.
I said
It's like kick
foot
punch-
attack.
Yeah, foot attack. That's
Foot attack.
and that's the name of the comic, Foot Attack.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like kicks people with his hands,
Yes.
which are feet.
Is this a comic you guys made up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's made up in our brains. We haven't
Brains.
actually penciled anything yet.
he wears a rubber boot on his head.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
What's that?
I wouldn't buy it.
Oh, you don't buy any comics.
Yeah.
No, you were telling me at my place. You did buy. You do have a sort of comic book. Not a comic book, a superhero book.
That's right.
And what is that?
Wild cards. It's like
The wild cards.
Yeah, wild cards. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a
It's been the Blue Jays.
yeah 3-run home run extra innings. It's an anthology book edited by George Martin. He did some stories too, but it's like a bunch of authors that get together.
Oh, geez, a bunch of authors.
Mm-hmm. It's what a wonderful day.
George
George Martin?
George Martin?
George
Why does
Martin,
that name
guy-
sound familiar?
Game of Thrones
Game of
guy.
Thrones.
Okay,
That's
George.
Steamboat
Okay,
Captain.
okay.
It was
Yeah.
back in the 80s. He
Okay.
made this like superhero anthology series.
Okay.
Just a bunch of authors. I almost did it again.
You almost said Arthur's again.
Yeah.
Arthur.
King Arthur.
Yeah. It's
And the
just
sword and the stone.
so the premise is it's like alternate history after World War II.
Okay. If the Germans had won?
No, there's aliens that come to Earth, and humans and these aliens are genetically similar enough to where they can test a biological weapon on them.
Okay.
And one of the aliens tries to stop him, but he's too late, and the virus spreads, and it kills a bunch of people, or turns them into like mutants, or it gives them superpowers.
Okay. The aliens, are they very humanoid so that they look a lot like humans?
Yep,
So
yep.
they basically coexist with humans in this book?
Well, the one that is in the book so far, Dr. Tachyon, he has like
Why does that name sound familiar?
I've
has
heard
like,
tachyon ionized beams. I don't know, I just said a
Okay.
bunch of words.
he has like
Yeah.
red hair. He's like basically human, but he has like red hair all over his body.
So he's a
Oh,
ginger.
okay. Cousin it.
This just proves that gingers aren't human.
Oh. They have soul, but they have souls, Matt.
No, they don't. Gingers have souls.
No, they don't have souls.
You know, there's like, do you know who Copper Cab is? You know who Copper Cab is, Joe.
That's why I said that they
Oh.
don't have souls. Yeah.
He is now.
I'm sorry. We cut Joe off.
What?
The copper.
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Do you know that
Okay.
Copper Cab now is a transgender woman called Claire Cab?
Yeah.
But everyone calls him transginger.
Wow, he really took that bullying real hard.
I think it's a persona.
I think it's a persona as well.
Okay.
I think it's a little stuff.
Is he still on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the thing is about him, he is exaggerated and animated and over the top, and I think he's that way on purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that obviously gets views. I mean, he's got millions and millions of views.
Mhm.
Him and his Mima.
I just got to throw this out to you. I do not trust ginger males. I don't know. It's something about a ginger male. I
Wow.
just the red hair. Just
What about a ginger cat?
oh, that's fine.
I trust
And a
them
ginger
with my
woman?
life.
What about a
That's
ginger
fine.
root?
But
What?
ginger
Ginger
males.
root? What about a ginger root? Do you trust a ginger root?
Ginger root? No.
What about
Too
ginger
spicy.
ale? You,
I like it every now
You
and
don't
again.
trust Canada Dry. I don't know your friend.
Oh, well, they always make it very. It does taste the same every time I drink it, so I should be able to
It's
trust
consistent.
that. It's consistent. Yeah. Did you
Canada
get,
Dry, I think, is the best ginger ale I've ever had. I had ginger beer in
it is because it
Jamaica.
got Canada in the name.
Yeah, and it tastes amazing.
Schweppes can suck it.
Schweppes.
You know what?
Two P's in the ES.
Yeah.
A chocolate shop.
Who is Schwepp? What kind of?
I think it's
what
a
kind of
name.
name is
I
that?
think
That's
it's-
not Canadian.
it's
That's
Spain.
like
Sounds German.
It's
Yeah,
pretty crowd
yeah.
name. Aaron
Nazis.
the
Fancy.
Nazis brought that over.
That's right.
Do you know
They
what's funny?
tried to take us over with.
Aaron
ginger ale.
listens to this podcast. I think Aaron. Speaking of Germans, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
You mean Ron?
Yeah, I was just going, hey, Ron, where are you? And he was like, penis? I'm like, no, Aaron, Jesus Christ. Aaron, at least, I don't want to say Aaron's actual name because I don't think it's not for me to
No,
say. I don't think it's touchy stuff. I'm not going to go into that. But Aaron, I think he has German roots, a German lineage. And I had a point and I forget it now.
He loves Germans. He loves the Nazis.
I don't know. No.
He's still Hela?
Oh, hell no.
No? Okay.
I don't know.
He's
I don't
actually
remember.
Hitler.
We can cut this out because I just completely forgot the point of my story.
Nah, just staying
Do you know
in.
how many times?
Well, you're going to be editing, so it's up to you.
Yeah. Do you know how many times in episode 13 I was like, we can edit this to it, and I've had to edit it like a minute.
You edit it out. We can edit this out.
So let's jump off to
That's
another
almost
point.
like covering over a curse word with a quack.
Well, but yeah, I was in Jamaica,
So
and I had ginger beer. I never had ginger beer before, but Jamaican ginger beer tastes
like beer.
sick. It's alcoholic, and it sort of
Yeah.
stings the tongue a little bit, but it tastes so good and it settles your stomach
the
because ginger is in
ginger,
it.
the ginger is actually
It's in the bottom
it's
of the
actual
of the bottle.
ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they brew it in the same place they brew Red Stripe. Hooray, beer.
Oh, okay.
Which is a disgusting beer, by the way.
You want to hear something strange? I can drink regular ginger ale. I
can
can
too.
drink I can drink ginger ale,
Mhm.
but I cannot drink golden ginger ale. I get heartburn as soon as I Get a mouthful.
So that sweet, sweet ginger beer touches your lips. You were born again.
Not ginger
Oh.
beer, ginger ale.
What's the difference?
Ginger beer is different. It actually,
Yeah.
it's very different.
One's beer, one's ale.
One's beer, one's ale.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Ginger beer definitely tastes different.
Okay.
It's more like like beer, like actual beer.
Well, this ginger beer I drank in Jamaica, I don't remember the name. It was alcoholic.
Yeah.
But they take that and then they mix that with Appleton Estate rum,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Quack!
you up.
We are rum.
Every time I hear the name Appleton Estate, I think it should taste like apples.
Well, but it's the name. It's just the name.
I know.
Is it served warm or cold?
No, cold. I mean, lambs. Doesn't taste like lamb.
I never.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
does.
taste like mutton.
Oh,
It does.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's favorite
Quack!
fucking fluid.
what's that?
Lambs.
Oh,
It's actually my blood.
you like it a rum?
I used to.
Yeah.
Oh, God, did he ever. One time, I'll never forget, we were at Michael Burns' grandparents' house.
Uh-oh.
Who's that guy?
I don't know, it's Joe, Joe's, prisoner.
You know Michael? You know in Michael Byrne? Can you explain who he is?
There's some blonde
Quack!
kid we know, I don't know.
Uh,
I kind of know, he's alright.
yeah.
But
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
But we were at
He's Zig Highland.
no, he's actually Irish.
Quack!
Um,
Oh,
we
he's
were
a
at his
potato in his
Last
pocket.
name Byrne.
Does he have potato in his pocket?
yeah, potatoes pocket had like a flat cap, and like dungarees,
And all he reads is handicap.
and his brother is Cillian Murphy. But yeah, we were at his grandparents' house, and I think they're taking care of the house, him and Jennifer. And me and Joe, Nick Blake, so decided to wander on over. Michael Burns having people in, and it was me and you, Mike, Nick Blake,
Yeah. Quack!
Nick Blake, and what's his name?
Yeah, that one guy.
That one guy, what's his name?
I can't remember.
Ryan.
Seacrest.
Yeah.
That's the first thing came to my mind,
That's,
too.
that's right. That's who it was.
It would just come off the set of American
That's who it
Idol.
was.
And,
Before he-
Ryan
Quacks! Yeah, that's right, yeah. Quacks!
Ryan.
Quack!
With a Z or an S?
S. And
Okay.
funny, because he's a tall guy, and he's like very dark skinned, like a Jaggy there. Mark, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge, say no more.
No, say no more, say no more.
And he used to be in hockey. I'll tell you a funny story about that guy. To have another, another sort of wandering off into the story.
Branches are getting more complex.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a
Starting to look like a
digression
forest.
in a digression. He was in hockey for years in the Huskies, and he never scored a goal. And the first time he scored a goal, he was so excited, he cheered and
Quack!
his pants.
Wow. Do you think we should let people know about this?
Yeah, man.
I'm sure everyone knows.
Okay.
And I do.
I
Quack!
This is
till
gonna listen
now,
to this.
but
I was there. In
I'll
his
never.
pants.
Yeah, I was
Did
in
he?
his pants, I
You
was
were
seeing
there?
it.
Seriously?
I was right in his pants. I
Like
saw
Ant-Man.
Speaking of Ant-Man, we need to talk some more nerd, to be totally honest.
Well, the thing is, Joe's not into any comic books or superheroes.
Joe!
We watched
I
Ant-Man.
asked you if you wanted to play some of the video games, and you seemed a little bit interested.
No.
The
No?
only thing Joe liked from Ant-Man is when Hank Pym got shot and the sound he made. Oh my god! Maybe instead of a quack, we can use that noise. Because you know
Take it from the actual movie, you mean?
No. What Joe just did.
Okay.
But there was one, because at the point where Hank Pym is in that room with Yellow Jacket. I don't remember his name. Bald guy.
Yeah.
And his hot daughter. And there's a bit to steal the suit. Ant-Man is taking the stealing suit. And Hydra comes in. They're like, we're going to sell these Hydra guys. They're cool.
Yeah.
And they're like there's a little bit of a tussle. And in the sort of the confusion, Hank Pym gets shot in the shoulder. And Michael Douglas obviously has a super, super gravelly, throat cancery voice.
Wow.
So he got shot. He did have throat cancer from eating.
Quack! Yep.
It's Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Because the person
You
had
think so?
HPV or whatever.
I don't know.
Well, no, I'm joking.
It's
also a joke.
She's cute.
She is. Well.
And she's MILF.
But yeah, he got shot in the shoulder. Obviously, you've seen it. And he erupted this noise that Joe couldn't stop laughing at. It was we all started laughing. Me and Joe were laughing. And I think we were reminded it a bunch of times.
And
Once.
And I think
Once.
ever since then, when I mention like Ant-Man or any superhero movie, he just makes that noise. But
I don't know. I like superheroes. It's like all the same movie to me.
really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So have you watched anything interesting lately?
I'm
Fill in the listeners.
I'm watching some horror movies for a video I'm thinking about making about music in horror movies.
Really?
So I've been watching some.
So Kubrick obviously is on the list.
I watched Reanimator. I watched Creepshow. I watched. I
Never
can't
heard
remember
of
what
any of
else.
those.
I can't remember what else.
How many Creepshow movies were there?
I think there's a few.
Is that the one Rick Moranis?
No, it's the anthology movie.
Yeah. It's always hosted by this really.
No, that's
zombie-
Tales from the Crypt.
Well, why did I think Creepshow was
It's similar.
similar to that then?
The same thing but different.
Or maybe there was a Creepshow comic that if I remember correctly, had this sort of
God.
guy on the front that looked like that guy, and maybe that's why I thought about that.
I don't know.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, continue. You were.
I don't know.
So you're doing a.
Yeah, I'm watching horror movies to get ideas for the video. I watched Suspiria too.
Mm.
Yeah.
I listened to that when I was editing one episode, and it gave the whole new edge to it. Just a sort of a sense of intensity, and I was like, oh God.
Yep.
Can you tell our 5 listeners what kind of video you making?
I didn't make it. I'm thinking about making it.
Okay.
It's
Well, you're
like-
doing your homework, so obviously you're going forwards too.
Yeah. It's just music and horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm just making a video on that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Will Kubrick get anywhere near this?
I'm gonna watch The Shining again, probably.
Yeah, because that's a horror movie.
That's a thriller, really, isn't it?
Well, no, the 2 twins at the end of the hall kind of push it into the
The
horror.
zombie in the bathtub.
realm.
Do you know? I'm gonna have to.
Pighead.
I'm gonna have to quack this out, Chris.
Quack!
Ultimax.
That's who I think you're talking
No
about.
front teeth. Tall.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to quack that out.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
His laugh is like the old lady in the tub. Like,
Oh, your mom hates his laugh.
of course, Mother hates it. Mother
She
hates.
hates it.
That's
So
on the
whenever,
long, sad list.
whenever I haven't seen him in a long time,
Yeah.
and when he does come around, I make him laugh purposely.
Me too.
Yeah, just so
His
it would
laugh
piss
annoys
people
Drover,
off. Yeah.
and I have to annoy Drover in the day. Like this. 'Cause, me and Mike were laughing at his laugh because
Anyway.
he said it sounds like an old homeless man who like discovers kids in the woods and tells the kids that like the woods are haunted, you know. You know, like the old, like the corpse woman in the tub in The Shining. That's what his laugh sounds like. It's hard to be random, but I figured I'd just drop that in there.
That was pretty random.
That's gonna take a lot of editing, a lot of quacking.
We're gonna have to edit the crap out of
All
that
right.
one.
Sorry, I farted on the couch.
That's fine.
Okay.
You wouldn't be the first.
And I was gonna do it anyway. So
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
we got some movies. I think we should. We should. I think we should do half hour movie, half hour like we did before.
yeah.
Because we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna watch.
I don't know.
Fury.
Yeah, sure. And then we can maybe give our thoughts on it after. Like we made you watch Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love Fury.
I never seen it.
I love it. Like I think it's absolutely phenomenal.
There's a bunch of movies on the list for me, like war movies, like War Horses on there.
Yeah.
Bridge over the River Kwai.
That
Mean
is
Girls.
such a good movie.
Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, I mean, it is kind of a war if you look at it.
Lindsay
right.
Lohan used to be so hot.
Yeah, what happened?
Drugs.
Life and
Still do it.
drugs.
Hollywood happened.
Still do it.
And like that blonde missus in the whole like
Quack!
that movie.
Mm.
Cool. Mm.
I kind of had
Who
a
is
train
the guy?
derailment. What was that?
I think also we should extend Joe the same courtesy. We extended little Jonah for an inside the podcast studio later in the episode.
Yeah,
What?
for sure.
What's your
We have to
favorite
ask you some questions.
Noise.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. What time are we at there? What my time check there, Mark, please?
We're about 6 minutes off from half an hour mark.
Okay.
So we can maintain for 6 minutes, and then we will turn on the feature presentation of Fury with
Furry.
Brad Pitt.
So who's initiating the divorce in their divorce?
Angelina.
Is it?
It's
Okay.
I think it's with good reason, because wasn't he like cheating on her with
Marion Cotillard.
Jennifer.
the missus who played Ra's al Ghul's daughter in Dark Knight Rises.
He just gets around, doesn't he?
Well, that's how we got with what's her name.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yep.
you get with a woman like Angelina Jolie, you don't really need to go anywhere from there.
She's starting to show.
But then she
her
turned into a spooky
craziness.
skeleton with no
She
tits.
just, thank you, Mr. Skeletal. She's just like, some spoopy skeleton now. But back when they first got together, like we seen,
Yeah, when they first. Yeah,
holy hell,
yeah.
she was like probably.
She was hotter. To me, she was hotter when she was almost just starting. When
Really?
nobody knew who she was. When she used to do the eye blink thing.
I don't know what that is.
What was Fast and Furious, or was it
Gone in
one
60
with
seconds.
Gone in 60 Seconds, where she always does this?
Let's go.
She always does.
I never
She
actually seen
clicks on this button on like a little handpiece, and she does a wink when she does it.
Never seen it.
You never seen it?
No. Nick
Well,
Cage is just.
It was sort of her trademark back then, and when she was just starting. So, but now she's got too many.
She also got no tits.
Wow.
What happened to them? Where did they go?
She cut him off.
She lost them.
She was like predisposed to breast cancer or something.
Yeah, I know.
So
That
she
was,
just,
you ruined my joke.
She predisposed of breast cancer.
no, I'm serious. Like her mom
I
had
think-
breast cancer.
Yeah.
She did have it.
Her mom had breast.
Yeah, she had like a really high chance of
okay,
getting
so
it.
she had them cut off.
So she's just
Well,
titties gone.
you wouldn't even get checked? Make sure
Well,
that
I don't know.
you're going
I
to,
think
and
either
then-
she had very early signs of it or something like that.
Okay.
She had a
Well,
really good
maybe.
reason for it. Is what I'm saying.
She's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, okay.
She's
Yes,
a woman
also
after all. I mean, up top.
It's not the point of it all. It just seems like
It was also a joke. yes.
the time in the spotlight has really. Sometimes people just start to, when a person sits in the sun for too long and they start to prune up and get real. Their skin looks like
Leather?
the color of your Rickard's red, and they turn leathery and.
You mean red?
Yeah, like they become perma brown, but they're white people. It's sort of that's the way I think about her. She's sort
I
of
like it.
drying out like an old potato chip.
I think she's sort of like when you leave a hot dog on the grill. You
Yeah.
don't put any barbecue sauce on, and they sort of grow and shrink and like wrinkle
When
up,
you
and they go
take the
brown.
heat off,
Yeah,
and they sort of
she's
that's
like
the way it seems to
she's
me.
a barbecued wiener.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Profound.
yeah. That's what Angelina
Well,
is to us.
When we asking the big questions, like what episode was that? We're like, does a submarine swim and stuff like that? And like,
That was like episode
that was a while
10.
ago. That was the Big Ten, yeah.
I think it was Big 10.
Speaking of the big, I had a good chat with Perry Caravello, Joe.
Really?
Yes, he is absolutely desperate for money,
Of course he is.
and I just hit my mic. And
Is it?
you hate him.
I don't like Perry.
I don't either.
I think he's a
because
big
Perry's
whiny
a bit of a lazy.
Quack.
Yeah, I think he's a big whiny.
And I
bee,
shout
but-
out to him all the time, and he's listened to our podcast.
Has he?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he listened to one because I called him a lazy.
Quack.
And, he's
And
like,
he replied
"What
to
are
you?
calling me?"
Quack.
I sort of, and he's always on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I said something like to at Perry, Scary Perry, whatever, 818 or something like. Because you listen to, obviously you've listened to the Big Three podcast.
Of
I
course.
listen to
Yeah.
almost every one of them. And
How many do they have?
A lot. There's over
Yeah.
150. And I would message him early in my viewing of the Big Three podcast with Don Barris and Walter Molninsky and at Don 1. But Don's cool. Don is a
Quack.
fucking
Quack.
disturber. Holy shit.
Quack.
Have you spoke with Don? And
No,
the
I
other
haven't spoken with Don
gentleman?
because he's actually successful. And he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
actually have time to message little people.
Oh,
And,
okay.
but Perry doesn't have absolutely anything going on.
Mhm.
He's just a lazy
Quack.
who just sits at home wanting to sue people and wanting to get paid for not doing anything. And I messaged him because I thought it would be funny to get see if we could just torment him a bit,
Yeah.
talk to him a bit.
Yeah.
Didn't think he was going to answer, but he did. And I said, "Hey Perry, want to just be on a podcast?" And he said, "It's $1,000 a day." And I was like, "We're not paying you $1,000. We'll pay you in pasta and gratitude." And then he tweeted
Minus
back.
the pasta.
Well, I mean, I could make a
I'll
pretty
send
good,
him
I could make a pretty neat spaghetti sauce there, Mark.
Yeah, but if you're making a mean spaghetti sauce, I'm having it.
Okay.
Not
He's also Italian, so. And,
$1,000 for a star like Perry. That's a bargain.
See, I don't know if I think you use the word star there, loosely.
Have you seen Windy City Heat?
The Perry Project? Yes, I did because you showed me.
He's a star.
But
he's a single LED bulb.
He's, his daughter is like a restraining order against him and stuff. That is
quack. I say wow.
That's
quack.
But he's also crazy. But yeah, he was like demanding $1,000.
I've seen one episode and I can tell you that.
He I took a screenshot of his Twitter feed. It was like 5 tweets in a row to like at random women like, can you marry me? And like, oh, I'm in love with you every time I see you.
Quack.
Like that. I'm like, what a thirsty motherfucker
quack
he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because nothing says love like tweeting at somebody.
Yeah, tweeting, can I marry you? At someone.
Yeah, and then tweeting to so and imagine there was the third. There was 2 before, and there will be 2 after her that he tweeted at.
That was just a screenshot of just those 5. There was lots of others.
Your Perry Caravello sounds a lot like a Nick Blake. Too.
Well, I mean,
they're similar people.
They're made by the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Satan.
The internet.
But yeah, like I said, yeah, let's get together and make a podcast. He's $1,000. That's not Perry. It's $1,000 a day, and you cover all the travel costs. And then he messaged Mike and told him all that. And Mike was like, "Okay, why are you messaging me? I thought you were his publicist."
Is that what he seriously
said?
said?
We started laughing.
No, we're buddies.
And I was like, I can probably milk this. I can probably go further with it.
Yeah.
But he's probably gonna end up suing us.
Yeah.
Because that's all he does, right,
yeah,
Joe?
but we're in Canada. He's in the States.
Well, he's an idiot.
Chicago.
He's also an idiot. But
he's also.
Wow.
He's not in Chicago. He's in LA.
He'll sue you for that.
He's in 1172 Sunset Drive, Reseda, California. That's his address because I memorized it from the podcast. Yeah. Also, shout out to What the Huck.
What the Huck?
Do you know what I'm talking about? You never listened that far?
No.
No, I listened to almost every one of them. What the Huck is this Thai food restaurant that they got to sponsor them?
Yeah.
And they got free Thai food all the time? That's What the Huck.
I want that.
I would love
Thai food.
I would love Thai food. It's so good.
Oh my god, Pad Thai is
Pad Thai and like peanut chickens.
Quack.
Thai food is amazing.
Yes,
we don't have it here. It's a travesty.
That's every time I get out for vacation, I have to. There's a few places I have to go. A good Thai food place.
Cemetery.
A cemetery.
You look at the gravestones, see all the dead bodies.
Don't throw nothing at me. Burger King.
Why would I throw something?
I love the Whopper.
Fair enough.
Man, if you could bring me back like 50 Whoppers from Goose Bay when somebody goes,
I'll bring you back
be a
one.
happy man forever.
I don't know what it is. Is there sauce on a Whopper? I don't think.
No, it's just a big ass burger.
It's flame grilled. There's a different taste on it.
It's I don't know. It's just something better than McDonald's. It's big. It's a burger. Like it's a burger. It's literally.
Well,
it's a burger.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's literally a burger. Yes.
Wow.
But it's not this small little thing.
The patties are bigger.
It's decent sized. It's a decent sized burger.
Plus, they put everything on there, like everything you can imagine, like ketchup, mustard, lettuce, mayo, tomato, pickles. Like,
bark.
Everything is on there.
There's no bark.
What?
There's no bark.
No bark?
Yeah.
No.
Tree bark.
Oh, sorry, I got confused.
Yeah, that's extra. You have to,
no, you
pay
have to
50
ask for that.
cents.
It's like bacon. But yeah, like they put everything on there. You have to ask them what stuff with it. And they don't freeze their patties. I know they do, don't they?
Everybody does, but
and Wendy's doesn't. And they put their patties.
What is this?
They put their patties over like a chain sort of conveyor belt that goes over actual fire.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's actual fire.
You can taste the difference.
That was
in the
sarcastic.
patty,
Wow.
Why? What's wrong with you? This is a big deal. This is burgers.
Why? What's wrong with the Wendy's?
What?
Or
huh?
I'm
no,
sorry.
Joe doesn't eat restaurant burgers. He makes his own.
Oh.
With cheese.
Hey.
With cheese in the
I don't knock it because I make a pretty decent burger myself, but I don't know, something about a Whopper, man. It's got me hooked.
Like I'm vegetarian now.
We're at the 35-minute mark.
Okay.
So we can.
Okay, I didn't want to be like, what time are we at, Mark?
What time is it?
I just because when I go like this,
Yeah,
what time are we at?
everybody knows.
Just
Even though
wondering-
nobody wears watches anymore.
I have one.
You
But I
have
don't have
one,
it
but it's
on.
not on.
It's
All right.
okay. Just wondering because I just wonder where we're at.
Okay, we will stop here. We're gonna view a movie film,
Film.
a filmation, and we will be back after these important commercial announcements.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. So we just finished the movie Fury,
feature film.
the film.
Mm.
What was your thoughts?
Well, we watched Fury with Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf.
Punisher /
Punisher.
Shane. I don't know his name.
Oh, I don't remember. Who cares?
A bunch of familiar faces, but
And
you don't
Michael
really know their
Pena,
name.
who played
Michael Pena.
that guy in Ant-Man, who told good
And
stories.
he plays in a lot of stuff, but
But he was funny.
you
in
know who
Ant-Man.
he is, and he's always funny. So, what did you think, Joe?
I don't know.
You didn't hate it.
You don't
No.
like you don't like war movies, do you?
They're all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that one was just,
It was good. I
pretty
mean,
typical. War is hell and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
what I found interesting is that you don't really see many movies with like that feature tank crews,
Yeah.
and then
Quack!
then they have to go through.
That was pretty Hollywood, though.
Oh,
Well, I mean-
of course.
Of
Yeah.
course, well, names like Brad Pitt, you're gonna be Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
Just
No, but
do it.
it was sort of romanticized. I find
War is always romanticized in movies, but I enjoyed that movie.
Looks
When
like they
I
were
first
shooting
viewed it.
lasers at each other.
Yeah, the tracers were like green.
Yeah.
The tracer rounds, and they were like, there's a tracer round like every 2 rounds.
Some of the CG looked pretty bad.
But then again, it had to. There's a reason they were so many
Yeah.
tracer
The
rounds.
director had to do it so that you could follow it.
Who directed it?
Me.
You?
It said
Yeah, it was me.
better.
and I just said the name because
You
he
said it,
has
that was-
done something after this that was, I think, comic book. Roy Ayers.
So it's Brian
Roy
Singer.
Ayers. Let me. I'm
Bill
gonna
Ayers.
Google Roy Ayers. Ayers, not ERRAY.
No, I'm just wondering because obviously when you have to establish a shot where there's like a bunch of Germans with an MG42 shooting at a bunch of Allies, and you need to establish that the Germans are here and the Allies are here,
Mm-hmm.
and they're firing. You need to obviously accentuate the firing. you know?
And that's that is part of filmmaking.
Yeah, but
If you,
couldn't
if
you,
you, if
like-
you could put in all kinds of people shooting back and forth. You're not going to see the bullets. The problem is, if you're confusing your audience about what's going on, your audience don't follow along and they lose what's the point of
Yeah,
the
but
movie.
couldn't that be part of the whole experience, though? Because combat is confusing.
Well,
Well, in a lot of ways, there was points in there that yeah, when you'd see, when at the end of the movie, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it, but at the end of the movie, when they're
Hitler wins.
basically surrounded, there was points where they were just looking around.
yeah, but in the
Trying
point when
to-
they had to charge the field with 4 tanks, you didn't really sort of the confusion didn't apply then. Now at the end when they had to pop smoke and it was nighttime all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I think they used the confusion well because they were looking around. They couldn't see any Germans, but they knew they were there.
The man who made this movie
Yeah.
also made Suicide Squad.
Really?
Yes, I knew that David Ayer. I said it was a comic book movie, and I was right.
We
Squad.
ended up with
He also made Training Day.
Training Day was good.
Yeah,
That was a good movie.
there's a lot of stuff here. Well, Suicide Squad being the latest, and Fury was before
Furry.
was this Furry. End of Watch with Michael Pena. So I guess we're gonna have to watch that. And
I guess.
Jake Gyllenhaal. By the
I saw
way.
End to Watch.
Sabotage.
It's alright.
It's a throwaway. Training Day. Obviously,
That was a
everybody-
really good movie.
A lot of people like that movie. Street Kings. Throwaway. Harsh Times, throwaway. Fast and the Furious.
Which one?
Furriest.
First.
So the
Fast
only one
and
that
the
I've seen.
Furious.
The only one that I've seen.
I think I'm going to follow you on that and say that is the only one I've ever seen.
The only one I think worth seeing, and then the rest of them I could bury.
Yep. U571.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
Yep.
he made that. And SWAT and Dark Blue
SWAT was bad.
with Kurt Russell. And
With who?
Bright. Dark Blue is
No, with who?
basically Kurt Russell.
Oh, they said Kirk.
Kirk
Russell.
Kirk Russell. Kirk Russell is in the
God.
movie.
You're just breaking it the random Scottish accent all night.
I just do it every now and again.
That was terrible.
It's terrible. You know, it's sort of like someone who don't know how to speak Scottish.
It's the worst
Yeah,
Scottish
but anyway, yeah. So, your thoughts? You hated it?
No, I liked it.
I enjoyed it. I
I-
like combat craziness in movies.
Yeah, not in real life.
Not in real life. No, I don't want to get shot. I don't want to die.
I do.
I was talking to, who was I talking to recently? Where they were talking about the refugee crisis in Europe
Yeah.
and how 78% of all the refugees are fighting age men. And I said, well, why don't they stay and defend their country?
Because bullets hurt.
Okay.
It's simple like that.
Yeah, but I mean, who's going to win the war if all the men run away?
I don't
If
know.
Canada
They-
went
they,
to-
maybe they're at a point where they don't want to worry about it anymore, and they just said, you know what, my life to me is worth more than the ground that I'm living on in Syria, and they can have Syria. I don't know. I'm trying not to get political in this situation.
I'm not either. I'm just saying, if Canada went in like a civil war with Quebec over
Yeah.
maple syrup,
And Putin,
yeah, maple syrup and smoked
Betsy
meat,
Putin, and John Louise.
and we had to fight. Say us as Newfoundlanders in the Maritimes, we were allied with, I don't know, Ontario.
Yeah.
There was a three-way civil war. Okay, the West, all the oil, all the prairies, and BC
We
versus-
cut off all supply routes
versus
to Quebec.
us versus Ontario and Quebec.
They would not be able to get their Quebecois flags in, and they would
What?
soon shut down.
I think they would
Sounds like New
win.
Brunswick.
Yeah,
What you said, Joe?
I think they would win.
Who?
the Quebecois.
Ontario and Quebec?
Yeah.
Well, they're most populous.
No, I thought we were with Quebec, Ontario.
I don't know. In this scenario, I didn't flesh it out.
How does this work
I
out?
thought it was a three-way.
Manitoba and Newfoundland are together.
Why Manitoba of all places?
Oh, it's flat. I have no idea. I'm
Okay.
thoroughly.
How about
I've never met a person from Manitoba.
I lived in Manitoba.
I did. They're all boring.
Were you grown? Did you grow up?
Were you grown there?
Were you grown there like the crops that we eat?
Sprang from the earth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sprang from the earth.
I've never met someone from
No,
Manitoba.
I was born in the Yukon.
Were you?
I said in this
The American Yukon? Yeah, I guess so.
No.
No.
in my scenario, in my brain, I have all the territories and BC stay neutral. The prairies. Okay, Alberta's with us in the Maritimes,
hmm
and Quebec, and the rest of the prairies.
What are we
are with-
doing?
I don't know.
all the Americans are like, Alberta? What the hell is an Alberta?
No, they know what Alberta is.
Switch going.
But they don't know,
Google Alberta. What the hell are they talking about, Alberta?
Okay, so let's say
What's
half
in
of
Alberta?
Canada goes war with the other half of Canada. Russia supports one half, and the U.S. supports the other half.
Quack!
Because of Saskatoon.
And it's like if there was a civil war, I would be like one of the first in there. To
I'm
kill.
too old for.
I almost just said to kill French people. No, but it's like to fight for a civil war for Canada. Yes, I'd sign up. I'm not in a good shape.
No,
I have a heart problem.
I
whatever.
can't run. I
What?
broke my ankle.
No, but then I'd sign up. Why are they all running away?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
You still
Why
got to
are
run
they
in
all-
the war?
Yes. Why are
Not
like all
away.
the Syrians running away?
Yeah.
I'm sure war is hell.
Because,
Quack!
But like
because they're looking at Canada and other countries, and they say, you know what? Is it? And I can sort of see it this way too. We can still be ourselves in other countries. That's what I think. But who knows,
I don't
personal,
wanna-
individual
I don't want to get too
reasons.
political.
No,
Because I'll get
exactly.
annoyed.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Trump 2016.
God.
Oh my.
He's burying himself. Like Hillary doesn't need to do a thing.
No, she could just sit back and watch
Watch
Fury
him bury himself.
and just
spraying a landmine
he's-
right there.
Yeah, but the
Stepped on
problem
it. I
is,
stepped on it.
Woo!
if
Just
she
like the
doesn't
tank.
keep her face out there, then people are gonna be like, oh, I guess Trump is the only one.
Why is
I don't know.
super Southern people would support Trump, wouldn't they?
Idiots support Trump.
I love how when Finch and like Nick Lewis and Joe Statzer, when they listen to this, they're gonna be like pulling their hair out. I think.
Is Finch a Trump
We never
guy?
asked.
I don't know- I
Have
don't
we
know-
asked
I don't
them?
know who
Have
Finch-
you asked them if they were Trump supporters?
They I don't think they are, but I've been on their podcast a few times with him. I've been on once with him and Joe Statzer, and once with him and Nick Lewis, and once with him.
Oh, you need
So,
a hookup.
I love you just sort of like woo, and
It's
then
just like servant boy.
beer mule, fetch me a good man there, bring us a yard of ale,
Boy.
and he just sort of flips you a coin.
That's why I did it. I didn't mean to derail it.
But yeah, like I don't know who supports what in the terms of politics and Finch. What? You could just ask me instead of just holding your
That's the
hand
whole
out
reason I'm doing it.
expectantly. Okay. How are those Becks, Joe? Those dirty Kraut beers.
You want to try one?
No, I'm good. Actually, I don't
You were
feel
going
very
for the Crouch the whole time we were watching Fury, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were like,
You're
I'm
like,
doing
shoot
it.
that Panzerfaust. Mine,
Kill them
mine
American
brethren.
Americans.
I almost said
Kill the Americans.
That's not nice.
That I don't mean that.
You know what? We kicked their ass to war 1812.
Yeah.
Burned down the White House and everything. 80 Blackfoot warriors held off 10,000 U.S. soldiers in the Battle of Niagara.
Quack!
Fucking right.
I'm Italian.
You're not.
Was I?
Italian from Stephenville.
Italian. I'm Italian. What are you
You know what
talking
is
about?
Italian is Perry Caravello. And his dad, Cookie Caramello.
The word.
Do you know about Cookie?
Of course.
Cookie.
Of course you do.
Who names
Cookie?
their child Cookie?
No, it's not his name. He was a cook in the Vietnam and the
Vietnam conflict.
Vietnam
It
conflict
wasn't
and
a war. It was a conflict.
oh,
Is it a war?
and the
conflict?
Korean
Is
conflict.
A conflict war?
Yeah, it's a difference between a war and a conflict.
Oh, okay.
Like Desert Storm
Multiple.
wasn't a war. Desert Storm was a conflict.
Conflict. Yeah, because it was.
The Iraq invasion was a war because there was more than one country and that was doing the invading. I think. I don't know. I don't know semantics of it, but
yeah, they got reasons for it. I
Cookie
guess.
Caramel. You know all about Cookie Caramello, do you?
Of course.
Caramel.
Cookie was a cook on a ship,
Yeah.
and it's Perry Caravello's dad,
Yeah.
Cookie Caramello, who was he swabbed the poop deck, and he was a long supporter of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Once that was ratified, he was so excited. Oh God, I hope Perry listens to this and gets pissed off.
Yeah.
Because his name was, I don't remember, something Caravello. But everyone messes up his name intentionally, calls him Caramello.
Caramel.
So, because his dad was a cook, they called Cookie Caramello. So it came to be.
Caramel cookie.
And that's one of my WoW characters.
Yeah.
Scary Fairy.
Ooh!
Yeah.
The Stairmaster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Randy Callahan.
So.
Right, what?
Yeah. So.
That was a good movie. There are.
I enjoyed it the first time I watched it. I always enjoy.
Enjoy.
I always enjoy a movie the second time I watch it, but I don't feel as like I watched that movie and got really depressed.
I love how it started off like some sort of funny accent, and it was sort of like Bayman the Valley Girl, and then it just kind of kept going down and down and down
Valley Bay.
until you started talking normally.
Yeah. When I first watched that movie, it was almost like I was depressed at the end of it. I always watch like
no Brad Pitt, no.
No, don't die on me.
But
Just leave Angelina.
But he ate a bunch of grenades.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Where was I
had a
going
little
with
cut on
this?
his forehead.
I always watch a war movie and I have to watch it again, or like in the case of Saving Private Ryan, I must have seen that
I watch it every year. September 11th.
about 10 times.
Yeah, let's do some 9/11 jokes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Never forget.
too soon. I always watch them, and I don't. And obviously, I'm not depressed after I've watched.
Did you need a hug?
I just
Crawl.
well tease. Anyway,
I don't know.
This is a train wreck.
Mike is usually like tie that binds here.
yeah. He always has like a
He always has
something for us
stuff.
to,
he always has like content for us to do.
content
a
for
quiz
us to talk about. So
or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I
we're gonna do that?
enjoy
What?
war movies.
Inside the actor studio for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we should leave the war talk. It's a bit heavy.
I don't remember the questions.
I do.
Oh, perfect.
So okay. So inside the podcast studio, our studio at Mark's basement.
Yeah.
Mark's Basement Avenue.
And what a studio.
It's more of a burgundy room
Yeah. It's a.
as opposed
You
to
don't
a
want to call it a red room.
No.
No. I've been on the
It's
internet
more
too much
burgundy.
to
It's
call
a
it that.
deep brick color.
Yeah. It's nice actually.
Yeah.
But so tonight we have Joe last name.
Joe last name.
And that's his last name.
Okay.
And so glad to have you with us here tonight.
Thank you very much.
So Joe, you've been in a number of voiceovers.
A number, yes.
A number of voiceovers. You've done. Would you say you did a review of? I think it's called Circus of
Carnival of Souls.
Carnival of Souls. That was actually very well done. I liked it. I never seen it, but I would watch the movie. You're the host of Metal Mayhem featuring the Warlock. And that is actually one character I would love to see on this podcast.
Yeah.
It'd be a joy. Okay, so Joe, what is your favorite noise or sound?
Double bass.
No, but like answer,
double
let's answer
bass?
seriously. Like bass drums.
Okay.
2 bass drums. It's not
Double
double
kickers,
bass. It's
you mean?
not double bass. Let's serious up. Like, what's your favorite noise or sound?
Guitar. Just the guitar. Like a distorted guitar.
Well, like a wah pedal or like
No, just a good.
Just a straight
just
distorted.
electric,
Yeah,
acoustic,
just like
Spanish.
like a Man-O-War riff.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, fair enough.
Okay, there you go.
Let's all point our hatchet to the wind, you know. He's only 16.
Come here, yo.
Hey, she wanted it. Okay, what's your least favorite noise or sound?
Top 40.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with you there. They're all horrible.
Yeah.
Radio music is terrible.
Radio music in Labrador is terrible.
No, I found
It's
like
all
country can go
Quack.
itself. I hate
Exactly.
country. Okay, so what is your favorite swear word? We're gonna quack it out, but I mean we're gonna give
If you're gonna quack it out, what's the point of saying it?
because I quack the vowels, so you have a very good understanding what the word actually is.
Yeah.
Quacked.
I was hoping you were gonna say that.
I for some reason that word was right on the tip of my tongue. I wasn't going to say
Yeah,
it.
so there was a-
right on the tip.
to
There was-
say it, but
There was a
Quack.
on the tip of your tongue.
there was a
Quack.
on the tip of my tongue.
Just right on the tip.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
That's how we got throat
It
cancer.
was there ever a reason? Did we ever ask why?
Why what?
Why that's your favorite word?
There's just questions. There's no reason behind
there's
it.
There's no just.
There's no
questions.
logic,
Okay.
no questioning. Just hey. So what profession would you most like to do?
Teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that.
Do you have any specific?
English, probably.
English teacher.
Or history.
Okay.
See, I would
Yeah.
I would love to be a history teacher. Me and Alicia were talking about that today. Matt
Quack.
was a history teacher.
Yep.
Because every time we hang out and get him drunk, you're like, "Hey, teach, give me a beer."
Are you pissed off with the way the English language is almost being degraded
Pissed off
by
right now.
cell phones?
What do you
cell
mean?
phones speak.
Like the LOL and quack.
Yeah. Does that piss you off? Does actual grammar piss you off? And lack
Does
of?
actual grammar piss you off?
Does actual lack of grammar piss you off?
If it's on like a cell phone and stuff, I don't care.
Yeah.
But if it's like a student like passed in a work that had
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah,
on it, then-
exactly.
Tom Porter.
Would you look at that and be totally and utterly irate?
I wouldn't be irate, but I would certainly mark it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it just seems that it's typing and writing is becoming
It's a lost art.
It's a lost art for older people who aren't growing up with cell phones in high school. Like I know you guys didn't. You might have had cell phones, but you had 9 buttons to do it with.
You
or
didn't
10
have a
buttons
screen.
to do
You
it.
had a little line
Exactly.
to show what number you were dialing.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I grew up. There was no just word "cell" was something that you put a convict in. Not it didn't attach to a phone,
Or
right?
a mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
So
Okay,
like
an organism.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Dragon Ball Z villain.
So back when I was going to school, everybody was like, "Well, if you're gonna write, you gotta write correctly. Don't be a dumbass," you know. So
I would be
now
very,
it just seems like it's whatever.
I would be very strict upon that if I was a teacher.
Oh, I would be too. But it's our generation, your generation that's being the teachers now.
You talking about like commas and everything?
Yeah,
No.
I'm talking about grammar. And like grammar in general, not using the letter U to
Yeah, sure.
be Y-O-U. That pisses me off.
I don't.
Like Y-O-U.
I don't really know like proper grammar, like semicolons and stuff like that,
Full
hyphens. And
stops. Yeah.
I don't really know all that.
I know some.
Well, I found
double-
out the Oxford comma.
That's weird. Oxford comma's strange. To me.
I understand it though.
Yeah, I know why
You
it's
need
there.
it where
but-
you need a comma, but you need a separate idea. So it's. I'm not going to try and explain it right now because I'm 5 beers in. So.
Okay, so can I ask? Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Okay, what profession would you not like to have? Of all like the professions you can think of, when you think when you're like, man,
Quack!
fuck that, I wouldn't want to do that.
Ever.
Brain surgeon.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Afraid of quack. Look it up.
Well, I mean,
You're not scared of the blood?
No, I don't care about blood.
I wouldn't
No,
be scared
okay.
of blood. No, I wouldn't be.
No.
And then again, I'm not. You're asking me the question. So you would be scared of being a brain surgeon in fear of like messing up an operation.
Oh yeah.
I don't think brain surgeons actually. Well, brain surgeon, yeah. Oh, they don't actually get into the brain and move stuff around. But like, yeah, that word kind of means
Let's
you
put
do
the- let's
that.
put
Brain
the-
surgeon.
Let's
Yeah.
just turn it right around.
I kind of understand what
Right
you're talking
around.
about because we understand so little about the brain, and you could just be like, you drop a a junior mint in there or something.
It's a big GD hard drive. What do you think?
It's chocolate. It's peppermint.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Okay. If heaven exists, Joe. Now that's beside the point.
Yeah.
If heaven exists, what would you want God to say to you as you came into the gates or whatever?
I don't know. Come in, buy. Here's a beer. Come here, man.
So you'd want him to
Parking's in
say,
the rear.
I don't know, man. Like, he's like the omnipotent force of the universe. What's he gonna say to me?
well, that's up to you. What would you want him to say?
I don't know. You were nice.
Were you nice?
No. But I want him to say that.
Okay. What? Okay. Well, so you just say you'd want him to say what? Like, you were
Here's
nice?
a beer.
or-
Yeah.
Well,
Here's a beer, bye.
here's a beer, boy. Come on in, my son.
Leafs are winning the cup, bye.
Oh yeah, you'd
Holy
have to be.
Jones, I decided to get in touch with it.
You
See,
would
I
have-
had to get involved, right? Listen, boys, I'm like Sean Majumder. I got to get involved with it.
One of the characters I think should return to the show is indeed God, Mark. From last
Doofy
time.
God.
No.
Okay.
Because there was one point where we were talking. I was asking little Jonah these questions,
Yeah.
and you just came into the character of God, and you just kept going.
But what did I say? I
don't-
don't
it's about,
remember
like,
that.
There was PS4 and PS5 and like hundreds of games and stuff, and any game you want me to do, it'll take me 10 seconds to make it.
Why 10 seconds?
Because
That's what he said. We can make the
you
universe
still
in
have to
6
rasterize
days.
your layers and
You got to
you
render
have
them
to
all.
Make sure that you have enough gigaflops.
Then you got to release the beta. And
You got to
then-
release the beta. It has to go through beta
Then,
testing.
then once
There has
it's
to be
released, you hot fix it.
hundreds of thousands of hours of online playability in the
And then
multiplayer
you need to
modes.
release some DLC and.
We got to add breast physics.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, there's a lot of work to video games nowadays.
What is your favorite word? That's not a word.
I think I answered that question already.
No. Just favorite word, not swear word.
Yeah, I know.
What's your favorite word then?
Quack.
Okay. What's your least favorite word?
Yeah.
Love.
What?
Love.
Love?
It's my least favorite. I don't know.
Okay.
That's not a that's an
It's powering down.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Crawling.
I was thinking he was saying something precious, but it's not.
Okay.
No offense.
What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally? John
Horror
Petrucci.
movies.
There.
What?
Horror movies.
Horror movies?
Yeah.
I thought you said John Petrucci. Okay. What turns you
Steve
off?
Buscemi.
Bad comedy movies.
Bad comedy movies?
Oh yeah.
So like romantic comedies?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We're watching
Chick
The
flicks.
Notebook now.
Oh.
Was that?
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing.
What'd
I'm
you
just
say?
messing.
You
I said we're watching The Notebook.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Let's watch Twilight.
I wouldn't put nothing. I wouldn't put nobody through that.
That turns me on, Twilight.
Okay. I asked you
Sexually.
what profession you'd like to do. I asked what you would want to do.
Yep.
I'm a
Brain
sparkly
surgery.
vampire.
Okay. I think that's all the questions.
Okay.
Okay. Well, very good.
So it's well, actually, we just passed the 1 hour mark.
What we've been doing this for an hour.
Yeah, half an hour since the end of Fury.
Okay, so I said. So it's been an hour or half an hour.
It's been two
It's
half
an
hours.
hour in total.
Okay,
half
okay,
an hour
okay.
since the end of
Okay,
Fury.
I thought we were like.
Well, it was about 37 minutes till
Okay,
we
because
started.
I
Fury.
thought for a second you meant it's been an hour since we stopped watching Fury.
No. I mean,
Okay.
she's been.
God.
Our time is up over an
Okay.
hour now.
Okay. Well, I think
So-
this is as good as any place to cut her off there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever is listening to this right now, write in the comments, Matt sucks.
Don't do that. That's not
Do
nice. No.
Well, it goes to show that they're listening.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the only people can do is Finch and Mike
So,
and you.
I've never listened to my life.
You never listen to anything until tonight.
Yeah.
You don't listen to me.
But
All right.
Lisa.
So should we be signing off at this point?
yeah, I think we should sign her off there.
All right. So
Mike is still. Mike was shot down over the Sea of Japan. We still no word of him.
yeah.
Um,
Maybe I think he
I'll
was
find
put into a crystal ball and sent afloat.
yeah, some
in the
warlock,
Indian Ocean or something like that. I don't.
some warlock banished him to the 9th level of hell.
It would have been nice to talk to that warlock, but
Yeah, we couldn't find him.
we couldn't find him. Let him know. Ask him. I just want to know what happened to Mike. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm going to be honest. But anyway, this was 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio with myself and Matt and Joe last name.
Thanks for having me on.
No
You're
problem.
welcome.
It was a pleasure having you here.
Yes, it was.
It was a slice.
It was nice. It was. It was nice. It was. I'm gonna get the lisp going on.
Well, it was a good time, and I'll see you guys in episode the next one.
16. 16 comes after 15.
Does it?
Yeah.
Thank God you're here.